Alright, so last episode we had some season-defining games in the Champions League. The first one against Barcelona, which we went 1-0 down in, but in the end, in the second half, we dug down deep and managed to find a result here, getting a lucky rebound goal of Varane with Grealish tapping it in. But our goals after that weren't lucky whatsoever. We dug down deep and managed to get a victory in the end. And Ramsdale right here denying Lamine Yamal and scored a goal to equalise it. We then went to the other end and then scored a goal with Calvert when he came off the bench to send us through into the next round of the Champions League by beating Barca. After that, we took on the finalists and winners in PSG. We absolutely dismantled them the same they did to Inter in the final IRL, scoring 3 goals, as you can see here, in the first half. We then simmed the rest of the game and picked up a 4-2 victory against them, seeing us go through into the next round of the Champions League. But after that, we took on Chelsea in the Premier, which we got a penalty here early on, which we did dispatch with Daniel Martin scoring a goal. But this game, it was a goals fest with, I believe, 6 goals either side. I believe in this one, maybe 7 actually, because we made it 2-1. We then made it 3-1 here with Jenny finishing, scored a great goal. But Chelsea would get back with some goals there, as you can see, with a goal there, a rebound, and a tap in there for them. And then later in the game, we made it 4 for us. And Chelsea, like I mentioned, would get another goal for them with Palmer from the penalty. Let's get into today's episode, which could be an historic one, an insane one at that. And to start today's episode off, we're going to take on Liverpool, which is a massive game for us. As you can see, we currently sit second in the table, 2 points behind Man City, who are top of the table currently. Like I said, 2 points ahead of us. So if we beat Liverpool here, we are in a good position. We do face Man City after this, as you can see, in the league. So if we do win this game against Liverpool here, and Man City drop points as they're facing, I need to actually find out who they're facing in this game. But they're facing Forest away from home, who are currently 12th in the league, so not the easiest game, but it's a game that they probably will win. Let's get into this one though and do our job and beat Liverpool hopefully. And in today's episode we also have the FA Cup final against Chelsea. We did beat in the Carabao Cup final, and then at the end of the episode, I believe anyway, this will be maybe the series finale. We're going to take on Man City in the Champions League. If we do manage to win the Champions League in the first time around, it's the first season in the Champions League. So if we do win it, it will be insane. And our second season of this club. Last season we finished second in the league. This season we're looking to go one step further and win the league title, and also win the Champions League and the FA Cup. And also we've won the Carabao Cup twice now to go alongside with it. Let's get into this game against Liverpool and hopefully have a great start to today's episode. Declan Rice and Gyökeres up front, who do a kickoff glitch here with Gyökeres. Okay, not sure how this even happened to us. And thankfully Gyökeres missed. So we're going to the attack here in Grealish. He can carry the ball. Looking for the run of Philogene, who made a good run there. Drilled across the box to Daniel Martin. That cross there was diabolical. Why is it going towards Marshall-Vili? Well, very hit or miss. And most of the time they're a miss. As Adingra here putting out the skill moves. Drills it across. First time effort blocked. Forwards here to Jenny Philogene, and that effort's going to be cleared by Nat Phillips of all defenders, who's in the back line. Okay. Put across there. That's a good pass there, and that's great set there by Ramsdale. Very dangerous on corners, on counters like this. As we've got the pace to run through with Daniel Martin. And chop and cut inside. Lovely move there by Marlon, who scores as well at the end of it. Whoever that defender was got turned inside and out. As Daniel Martin makes it 1-0 here. Again, like I said, we've dominated so far. We've like 70+% possession. We've been all over them. We just haven't managed to score up until right here. With Daniel Martin, the Dutchman, spinning the defender, turning him inside out. That was incredible there from Daniel Martin. A great finish as well at the end of it. And he makes it 1-0 to us. Let's just hope we don't concede from kickoff, because that tends to happen to be quite a lot. It's great defending there from Krajmelo. But he decided not to do it. Luis Diaz to Kiers, back to Diaz, into Kiers, through to Gyökeres. That's a great save by Ramsdale. And thankfully Soler was to clean that up. Aston Villa drags it back. Gyökeres shoots, and thankfully the Swedishman puts it wide of the post by Adingra, and Adingra does incredible there. His dribbling is so good, man. It's a great pass as well. Grealish. And then now we to Marlon. Marlon to Jadon Philogene. He's running through. And it's 2-0. Just slicing through in the breakaway again of Liverpool from a corner. That's what we got both our goals in this one. But we deserved them. We dominated the game. We looked the better team. We're showing well we're second, like 10 points ahead of them in the league, as you saw. And Liverpool here are not looking great. I mean, they're looking decent going forward, but defensively they are very poor. They're playing Nat Phillips and Joe Gomez together, and Tsimikas at left back. So they're not playing their best team. But they're not playing a bad team as well, as they're now going to bring on flying verts at 2-0 down to try and turn this game around for them. See, I don't think they can win the league. I think it's mathematically impossible for them, even if City do lose every game. But they're also looking to maintain their third place and obviously maintain a Champions League position and not drop down into third or into fourth or fifth. It's McAllister now, who usually is more dangerous attacking player than anyone else in the team, as Fanfleet Rockers again puts it wide. So we've got a passer to Anton Stock, who can hit them from range. We're going to go to Adingra, who makes it 3-0. This team we have, it's honestly just so good. The way it attacks, it's just fluid. Like, everyone just works so well together. And I'm not like sometimes in Corona you just have teams like this where like the front line and the whole team just gel. It's just perfect synergy from everyone on the pitch. And Marshall should have saved that most likely, but it's kind of a good shot there from Adingra. I mean, he could have saved it, but it's a good finish as well. It's kind of like in that middle position there where the keeper can save it, but if he doesn't, it's kind of a little bit out of his reach at the same time. Archer back to Rig here. And Rig with a flip-flop inside. Ball over the top to Adingra, but it's going to be cleared by Nat Phillips. I should have gone for the long shot. That would have been the moment there. But it's a 3-0 victory over Liverpool away from home. And a big victory. If Man City drop points, if they drew or lost, we go top of the table with this result here. So let's have a look at what Man City did after we look into the stats here real quickly. So it was a great game for our team. Liverpool did get into this one towards the end. They probably should have scored a goal or two. Mono with the man of the match. You can see Stark, Ramsdale, Philogene, and also Grealish up there as well. It was a great all-round performance from this team. And by the way, Stark, he may not be scoring goals or getting assists that much in the series, but if you go back and watch all the episodes since we signed him, he's pretty much always in the top 5 performers most of the time. He's always up here. He's honestly so good in midfield, like just controlling the game as a holding midfielder. He's unbelievable. But it's a big victory for us here against Liverpool. And as you can see here, going into this game against Man City, we're level on points with them. They drew to Nottingham Forest whilst we beat Liverpool away from home. Let's get into this one. And if we win this game, and we do beat Newcastle after this, because you can see by the calendar real quickly, we've got some massive games coming up. We've got this game against Man City, then the Carabao Cup final. I might assume this one against Newcastle with the first things. I think we will beat Newcastle, although Newcastle are big rivals, but they're not really anywhere for us to try and beat in the Prem currently. Because we do want the title lift against Burnley here. I mean, I could play Newcastle, secure the title, but I don't want to lift the trophy at a different stadium, because I think it would give us a trophy celebrations against Newcastle. If I'm not mistaken, if we do end up winning the title that way, because obviously we win this game here and we beat City, we are guaranteed champions. So I think I might sim this one, maybe get a draw or win, and then play the game against Burnley, and we'll most likely win the title. But obviously we need to do our job first of all and beat Man City. After that, beat Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. You can see above them, as you can see, we beat them 4-3 last episode. And in the Carabao Cup final, if we go back here for the calendar, we beat them 8-7 on penalties in that one. So Chelsea have been a team that we scored a bunch of goals against and conceded a bunch of goals against in the series. Let's get into this one though. Against Man City, let's have a quick look at that team to know what we're going to most likely coming up against. Obviously, a very good team, and players like obviously Vitinha, Ruben Diaz most likely will start, Gvardiol, Savinho, Mamouche as well, Bruno Guimaraes in midfield most likely. Let's get into this one and hopefully beat Man City to the title this time around. Because last season we almost won the title, but we didn't win on the final game of the season against Arsenal, which saw Man City win the league. They're going to be playing their first 11. Liverpool kind of played their rotated 11. Not too sure why they did, because they're not in the cup final, not in the Champions League anymore. And also just rested a few players. Jadon Philogene tried to catch Edison off guard there early on. Has done well there, but I feel like we should have got the ball. There we go. Adingra gets the ball. I think it's going to be a corner for them though. So it's whipped in by Foden, and it's going to be headed away by Grealish. And I don't know why I can't get to it. So we could get them, get a breakaway. How is they got? Okay, thank you, Ramsdale. I just can't speak right now. That happened way too quick there for me to get my words out properly. But thankfully, Ramsdale made the save. So Grealish should have run away from Rodri. That's a cynical foul there, referee. Get him off the pitch. There's no need for that. It's only, how is that only a yellow? Haaland to Reinders. I don't know. It somehow fell over there. That's good defending from the captain, and he and the man who will lift the title for us if we do win it. It's jarring. So Haaland, who operates as a left wing in this game for some reason. Says Reinders, he hits it, and that's going to be a save there from Ramsdale. Apparently, he saved that. I'm letting the game get to me right now, which is not what I need to do in this game. I need to just stay focused and stay locked in. So Dingra making a good move there. Great move by him. Can he hold off Trevodio? He does. He skips the challenge of Ake as well. Daniel Marlon, lovely move there from him. And Marlon makes it 1-0. The second I lock in properly, we take the lead. That dribbling there and the strength from Dingra, honestly, giving the Ballon d'Or just for that. That was incredible. Not many players will do that for you in career mode. That dribbling there, the tight-knit dribbling up against 2 or 3 defenders there. To just find the space, and then Marlon made a good move. Find a bit of space and a low-driven shot from him. Into the back of the net. Puts us 1-0 up here, as you can see Dingra here doing incredible. Doesn't even show the best part of it, but it's a great bit of skill from Dingra and a great finish by Marlon. Okay, that somehow worked, and thankfully Haaland misses. It's a very scrappy game so far. There's not been much fluidity in this one, unlike the game against Liverpool. Haaland again from range. Ramsdale, great save. Stark. I'm not so sure why that pass didn't go to the man running through, which was great. It could be Raheem Sterling against his former team. Sterling. Oh, good defender, but he's come back to him. Sterling hits it. I should have gone for the shot a bit sooner, but that pass, I'm not sure why that didn't go to Grealish, who was running straight through there. It's Vitinha. Good defending there from Dingra, doing everything. He's scoring goals, getting assists and defending as well. As Marlon has just been let in, and Marlon makes some pay. Nathan Ake was, I don't even know. I think he thought he was playing for the Dutch national team for a second, because he let his fellow countryman in behind. It wouldn't make any sense though, but you know, that playing for the same national team, like India does that. But you know what I mean, like, he saw a Dutchman and thought, oh, it's fine. I'm not too sure what's happened here. Man City's defence just split out the Red Sea. And Marlon strikes it, buries it, makes it 2-0. Trying to get a consolation goal for City here. Erling Haaland. Shot taken, Ramsdale, great save. And that is going to be the game done. And with this victory here, if we beat Newcastle in the sim game, all we have to do is get the win or just play against Burnley, and we are Premier League champions. And after last season, where it went down to the final game of the season, and we failed by the minuscule margin of Raheem Sterling missing an opportunity, we could win the title this season, and also the FA Cup final, which is up next, and also the Champions League final. Let's get into the FA Cup final. And the question is, can we do the double against Chelsea in the domestic competitions, as we beat them in the Carabao Cup final, which we saw? We're now looking to beat them in the FA Cup final. So last season we made it to the semi-finals. We got knocked out by Liverpool. So we go one step further this season by being in the final. The question is, can we win it? Let's get into this one and hopefully win our second domestic trophy of the season and a third overall in the series so far. The quietest season. That's good defending from Fofana there. Pedro Neto, as he won the Nations League. Kind of a hit or miss player, Pedro Neto, a player that you watch sometimes and you kind of get annoyed watching him, even if you don't support the team he's playing for. He's due to his decision making. Pedro Neto here, though, great defender from Ronaldo. Great move there from him. Daniel Marlon to score in a brace against Man City. Can he go through against Chelsea and score? It's Marlon, great strength, great move, and Marlon buries it. That was smart from me there, you've got to admit. Just slowing the game down there, instead of just holding the sprint and trying to get through. If I did that there, it wouldn't have worked out. Being more controlled worked with me there with Marlon. Just taking it down, holding it close, and then doing a burst of pace. Worked to perfection there, and he makes it 1-0 for us at Wembley. And what a player Marlon's been here in this season. You can see right there, just slowing it down, allowing me to just control the ball, get it under control, and then make the move into the box. Let's just hope, like we have seen against Chelsea previously, we don't concede like a million kick-off goals against them, because last time we played them, we conceded like 2 of them. We scored 2 of them as well, but at the same time, I just don't want the type of game again. Great defender from Hume. It's going to be a free kick if it was advantage anyway. Palmer. And that's going to go in by Enzo Fernandez. It's 1-1. So inside 20 minutes, we've seen 2 goals already. It's not looking good for the amount of goals we've got to concede in this game, because For some reason against Chelsea, it's just always so many goals. Ramsdale should have saved it as well, but we need to just stay in, and stay locked in, and just... Can we get a kick-off goal? Go on, Jennifer Jean. Fofana stops him. Cole Palmer. Okay, that could have been a pen, but it didn't give a pen, and it's going to be a corner for them. Fofana. Good save there from Ramsdale. It's a great effort there from the centre-back, but a good save. And we're doing great, 85 rated now. And fine Jack Grealish here. And hold up the play. And carry it forward for us. Great bit dribbling from him. Ball here to Adingra. Back to Marlon, who makes it 2-1. I was just confident he was going to score that. I said makes it before he even took the shot. That's how confident I am with Daniel Marlon in that striker role, man. And he makes it 2-1 here. It's 3 goals inside the first half. I don't know what it is with Chelsea, man. When I play against them in this series, it's just so many goals. But it's 3-0 here. Well, 3-0. 3 goals here so far. We've got 2 of them. Marlon's got 2 of them as well. He's on for a hat-trick again. It's another brace for him. It's a great midday by Grealish. A great pass there by Adingra as well. To lay it off to Marlon, who finds the back of the net once again. It's no more there, to be fair. Ball through. And that's good. It's even better there from Ramsdale to cut that off Palmer there. Thought Palmer was going to score there, but somehow Ramsdale got that. Here's Adingra. Enzo Fernandez. Back inside there, Palmer. Great defending there from Slade. That was great dribbling there from Palmer, but Slade read it and intercepted it. Sanchez was ready for it. We'll take giving away the free kick there, but Neto's going to keep the ball and keep playing. Oh, it's 2-2. Why is it always Chelsea, man? Why is it always Chelsea we get games like this? Palmer. Blocked it by Stark, and that's of course going to fall straight back to Pedro Neto. Perfect there, man. Ball inside to Jackson. Thank you, Palmer, for hitting the post. As like Jimmy Gittins comes on for Neto. It's going to be collected there by Ramsdale. And play that here to Jadon Philogene. He's got Marlon running through here. Daniel Marlon has got Adingra at the back post if he makes the move. Going to shoot with Marlon. Actually, Marlon hits it and Marlon scores. That's a hat-trick for the Dutchman. And we take the lead once again. That's 5 goals now in this final. Guarantee you, Man City in the Champions League final are going to be much easier than Chelsea here to beat. I'm guaranteeing you, City will be a walk in the park compared to this game against Chelsea. It's a great move there by Marlon, who scored a hat-trick now in this game. And I'm praying to whatever gods that are out there that that's the last goal of this game. Now, it ends 3-2. I don't care if I don't score more goals, as long as they don't score any more goals as well. Rafinha to Palacios, who's blocked it by Stark. Great block there from Enquiries, and I can get the ball at his feet. And find Marlon. Can shift the ball and his body weight nicely here. Lovely dribbling there from Marlon. Jadon Philogene, great move there from him. Now Jadon cuts inside. He hits it and he scores a fantastic goal. And that should be the game done. 6 goals. I told you there would be 6 goals. I said it earlier. I predicted it. I just knew. And that's a fantastic finish there from Jadon Philogene. The goal is great. All around. Like dribbling there from Marlon to create the opportunity. Then Jadon Philogene, who's had a quieter season this time round, scores a great goal there to seal the game. And that should be it done. That should be the FA Cup picked up. But I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Chelsea found 2 more goals and just getting to send it through to extra time. There we go. We have won the FA Cup. 4-2 victory in the final against Chelsea with some great goals scored by us. Let's cut to the trophy lift. After this, we're going to sim against Newcastle. I'm going to take the risk because we can't easily beat Burnley to win the title. We'll get into that game after. Then obviously at the end of it, we have the Champions League final against Man City, and also maybe the Ballon d'Or ceremony. We will include that in the end of the episode. Let's cut to the trophy lift though, and see Hume lift the FA Cup. Now see this victory here, Caesar's picked up our 3rd trophy this season. So we won the FA Cup. We won the Carabao Cup twice. We have the Champions League final coming up. We have to try and also win the Premier League title as well. So we could win 5 trophies in one season. Wait, Carabao Cup, Premier League, FA Cup. No, 4 trophies in one season. My brain for some reason said 5. But Hume lists the title here. We'll list the FA Cup here. Let's get into the game against Newcastle. We'll sim that. Hopefully get a victory. And then play Burnley. And if we do beat Newcastle, I will just skip to the trophy lift. Maybe it should have goals against Burnley because I want to just speed the episode up a little bit. We don't need to play the full game against Burnley. Let's get into the game against Newcastle and hopefully looks on our side and we'll beat them to secure the Premier League title. And with this 1-0 victory away from home against Newcastle, we are crowned champions of the Premier League. So let's get into the game against Burnley. I think I should have goals that go in. Other than that, let's lift the trophy and get into the Champions League final. And as long as we beat Burnley here, we are crowned champions of the Premier League. Because as you can see, we actually will go down to the final game of the season because Man City still have 2 games left to play. Granted, they're against Liverpool and Chelsea, so 2 tough teams. As you can see, 2 teams we have beaten in this episode. So let's get into this one against Burnley. And I've got a strange feeling that Burnley will be the hardest game of the series, and Man City in the Champions League final are going to be so easy to beat. Let's get into the game against Burnley. Like I said, I'm only going to show like the goals that go in, and also the trophy to speed up the episode a little bit. Let's get into that one, and also hopefully win that game and not get somehow a draw. A draw would suffice, but let's hopefully win and not get a shocking loss against Burnley to see us not win the Premier League title unbeaten. And it's going to happen in the play restrictions all over the place, man. Hannibal Mejbri running through. Thankfully put it wide though. An annoying team to face. Here's an Ingrid. Can we make it 1-0 early on? That was meant for that was meant for Grealish, but it's going to go to Marlon as Jonah Philogene has found space and he scores early on. It's a great start for us. He just had the chance at the other end that I might not have shown, or if I did, then Hannibal Mejbri missed a kick-off chance from them. But Jonah Philogene makes it 1-0 here for us. A great bit of play there from us, and I'm hoping this is not going to be a game like the Chelsea one where there's going to be a bunch of goals. It's just a very simple win for us, and that goal right there at this moment of time has made us Premier League champions. Putting the pressure on him, and hopefully we can get the ball off him here. Marlon does so. Grealish, Philogene, that's 2-0. It was a kind of a weird goal, but we take it. It's 2-0 here. We've had a fairly dominant game so far because I think we're just going to stick to what I said and only show the goals that happen in this game to make it a little bit quicker for us to get through in the episode anyway, for you guys to watch it. It's a great first time finish there for Philogene to make it 2-0 to us. We've been very dominant in this game so far. We just had we had 2 or 3 quarters in a row there leading to that chance, and we make it 2-0. And that goal definitely has put us 2 hands on the Premier League trophy right now, unless Burnley somehow pull out. The most insane comeback at Man City, unbeaten in the final 2 games of the season. To start, Elanawi, he got space. Elanawi hits it. Elanawi, great effort. Bazunu somehow doesn't concede there. That will be in the episode nonetheless, because that was so close to going in. Wide to Shudanov late in this game for Burnley here, trying to get themselves a consolation goal. And the striker is denied by Brownstow with a great save there. And that save there, and the 2 goals we scored in this game should be enough. Well, it will be enough actually, guaranteed, as is Marlon looking to get himself a goal in this game, and Marlon does so. Just to seal it, why not, Daniel Marlon scores again. He's had, honestly, an insane season. You'll see the stats. He should be the Ballon d'Or winner. If we win the Champions League, he should win the Ballon d'Or. And Daniel Marlon here wraps up the Premier League title with this goal. Starts it into the back of the net round, so made a great save at the other end. And we've had a fairly comfortable game against Burnley here. They've not been, honestly, I've not really tried against them, to be honest. I made it 2-0, and I've just been trying to score long shots since then, so it's kind of just been a fairly comfortable game for me. I've just kind of game management it, but it's going to be a 3-0 victory against Burnley. And after last season missing out on the final game of the season, we are crowned champions of the Premier League. This time around, let's cut to the trophy lift, and Sunderland once again are back to the top of English football. And well, here we are, the Premier League title lift. Obviously, last season we could have had this moment if it wasn't for Sterling missing the opportunity. But this season, we go one step further. And by the way, in 2 seasons in the Prem, we haven't lost a single game. Just take that into consideration. I don't think we lost a single game across both seasons in the Prem. But Hume here lists his 3rd trophy of the season. This time the Premier League trophy. And I believe this might be the 9th or maybe 10th, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like top flight title for Sunderland in the history of, they've been crowned champions quite a few times, but it's another one here. And maybe the best one for them. Obviously, if this was real life, it would be insane in the second season back in the Prem to go on to win everything. And maybe the Champions League as well, that we're going to try and win next up. Let's get into that final against Man City and hopefully get a fairly comfortable win against them. I would like it to be a fairly stress-free game, an easy win to see us wrap up the series in the biggest way possible. Let's get into that final against Man City in the Champions League. And well, here we are, possibly the biggest Champions League final I played on this channel before. Maybe the Como one is up there as well, because this is our second season and our first time around at winning this trophy. We could do so here. If we do beat Man City, if we don't win this trophy, it would be kind of a flat end to the series. Obviously, winning the Champions League would be amazing for us, but either way, if we don't win the title here, the Premier League, not the Premier League title, if we don't win the Champions League trophy here, then I think it might end the series anyway, because it would have been an insane ending anyway for us to win the domestic treble. Whereas the Champions League would be amazing on top of it. Let's get into this one and hopefully beat Man City like we did earlier in today's episode and get another big win against them. This time, no, to win the Champions League. I give him Ramsdale the captain's on my for this game. So I feel like he deserves to lift this trophy if we do win it, because he's been unbelievable for us since we have signed him in the first season. He's made some insane saves for us in this whole series. As we go looking for a quick start here against City, Daniel Marlon finds the space. Daniel Marlon runs through. Marlon hits it, and Marlon makes it 1-0. 4 minutes in, and he Piachetti on. Daniel Marlon, who has honestly, he's made himself a channel hero, a channel legend in this series on the channel, man. He's been so good at a striker role. He's been even better than I thought he would be. You'll see by his stats at the end of the episode, and hopefully you'll see him in the Champions League celebrations and also maybe in the Ballon d'Or ceremony lifting that as well. It's a great start here for us. Marlon makes it 1-0. And we're looking to maybe just blitz Man City here in Germany and run through them. But City aren't going to make it easy for us. That's great defending from Ronaldo. Jenna Philogene. Lovely pass. Adingra, what a save. I think it's offside anyway, but that is a great save. It was offside. But either way, that was a great save there by the Man City shot stopper. Good defending from Krashma, but they still have the ball. Reinders, Holland, blocked there by Soleil. Foden, Ronaldo, good defending, there we go. Rodri clearly has an issue with Grealish, man. Not too sure it is, but it's the second time he's done that in today's episode. And I think I'm going to just try something. Why not? Let's try something. You never know. If this works out, then it will score an insane goal. If it doesn't, then it is where it is. But Anton Stark with a knuckleball free kick. That almost went out. It's actually almost going to go in. And on the ball here. It's looking lively at the side of this game here. As Ronaldo gets a little bit unfortunate there, but Foden gets through. And there's a good block there by Krashma. It's going to be a corner for them. Going to be whipped in by Rodri. And it's going to be caught by Ramsdale, who's the captain for this game due to his heroics in this whole series. I feel like he deserved it. That's Hume. Can send Adingra through. Good move there by him. Inside he goes. Adingra hits it. And it's 2-0. I told you Man City would be the easiest game of the fight in this series, in this final, man. So far anyway. They've not done anything really going forward. And defensively, they look easy to beat. They clearly might not have the confidence against us. We're a confidence team. That's what we are. We're a team that's just playing on a different plane of existence right now this season. That's where it is. We're just, every game we play, we are locked in to the biggest degree. And right here, we take a 2-0 lead. But now we're under the pressure again of Man City here. Towards the end of the first half, they could get a chance here. Haaland. Shot taken, and Haaland just drags it wide of the post. It is well there. It's a fighting Grealish. Grealish here hits it, blocked by Kushinov though, and that's going to be no handball. Right, Nuri. Interesting decision there, but clearly Man City are just off here in this game, so we're taking advantage of that. Grealish now. Oh, lovely move there from Grealish. Grealish shot. Why didn't he just get the shot away? Oh, I guess Sully's taking out his own player there, but we get lucky there. We're not lucky there, but we get a little bit fortunate that... Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I need to focus back up. There we go, Stark. Gene. Oh, Dingra, lovely move there from him. And that's going to be 3-0. It's done. You just saw the cogs turning there for what I wanted to do. That roulette into the space. They're moving across the box. And then the ball through to Dingra there. I was waiting for that run from him because I knew he would have made it. And he made it. He's staying on side. And makes it 3-0. And it's going to be sad to move on from this for the Sunderland team, because it's so fun to play with. This attack, the whole team is just great. I cannot recommend literally copying this team and the tactics or whatever. Literally, it's so good. That's the way it plays. It is unbelievable, and it could be 4-0 here. That's on Stark. We're doing a PSG to Inter Milan right now. To Man City here. Obviously, we did that to PSG. We blitzed PSG when we faced them. That's on Stark. Why not Stark? Finesse shot blocked there. That was Erling Haaland. Denied there by Soleil. It's just been unable to really get going against us in this game. That's Daniel Marlin. Here we go. Daniel Marlin, this could help your Ballon d'Or case if you score. It's 4. Surely Marlin's going to win the Ballon d'Or. We're footing it up here in a Champions League final. And this is arguably the greatest series finale I've ever recorded. I'm not too sure what could top it, because the unlikeliness of us getting to where we have done so quickly in the series, and just the football we're playing, it's just so, it's honest. Part of me doesn't believe it, but part of me does at the same time, because this team is just, I can't stop saying how good it is. You know, I mean, the results speaks for itself. But just everyone in this team just complements one another. Like, you know, our midfield, I don't know, it's more technical. Stark's got the physicality and the height. Our defence, Soleil is taller and more physical. Krejma is better defensively on the ball. Got Ramsdale in goal, who's great. Ronaldo at left back and Hume at right back, who are just consistently great. Fellaini at left wing, who does go quiet at times, but overall is a great player. As we see there, that pass into Grealish. Why not? I was hoping that would go to Adingra, but it should be the end of the game here. The game should be done, and we should be Champions League champions. There we go. We have won the quadruple. We have won, obviously, the Carabao Cup twice now. So that's 2 trophies. The FA Cup, that's 3. The Premier League, that's 4. And the Champions League, that is 5 trophies in 2 seasons for us there. Adingra with a hat-trick in the UCL final. He could be a Ballon d'Or contender, but I think Marlon has better goal contributions. But either way, what a season it's been. Let's cut to the trophy lift. Or we might as well just keep it at one long clip because it's going to happen here in a second. But honestly, I'm kind of sad to move away from this team. But, you know, we've won everything there is to win. So it's time for us to move on to our next team, which could either be Real Madrid or maybe Napoli. We could move to, that we could go to and start a new career with. And Sunderland here. And Ramsdale, like I mentioned, the captain for this game, kept a clean sheet. Has been unbelievable for us in this series. Made some insane saves at times to win us games, or just keep us in games. And deserves to lift it from being relegated 3 times with teams to now winning the Champions League and the Premier League here with us. What a turnaround it's been for Ramsdale in this series. And it's what a career it's been. Let's have a look at the stats of the players. Let's get to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. If we do win it, then obviously we'll show it. If not, I'll do another outro as usual. Let's look at the stats of the players and show you how well they performed in this campaign. And as you can see by our stats, our front 4, to say to speak, have been unbelievable for us, with Daniel Marlin getting 41 goals and 17 assists. Surely the Ballon d'Or's only a few moments away for him. Dingra with 22 and 18. He was unbelievable for us as well. He is so good. I recommend using him. Daniel Modern as well. Jadon Philogene, considering he had a fairly quiet season, 19 goals and 10 assists is insane from him. And Grealish at Cam with 14 goals and 18 assists. He was so good for us in the series. We brought Grealish back to his best here for us. And as you can see, in terms of clean sheets from us, there were 19 there. But the stats of the players honestly speak for themselves to show how good this team is. Let's cut to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. If Molland does win it, if not, then I'll do another outro real quickly here, as usual. Now we'll use if Molland doesn't win the Ballon d'Or. And if you're seeing this version of the outro, drop a like and subscribe if you want us to enjoy the episode. Also, check out the other chromas I've done, the Ultimate Team pack openings I've done recently for footies on the channel. There should be another one out tomorrow for you to watch, which is in the same pack opening that I did. I recommend you guys check out when it does come out as well. And as always, thank you for watching. Drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below what team we should go to next. And as always, thank you for watching, and goodbye.